In Mexico, religion and faith are not just a practice. They are the very fabric of society, woven into every social class, from the most exclusive neighborhoods to the most forgotten corners. However, to truly understand the violence in this country, it is not enough to look at one. You must look at what those who carry them pray to. In a world where life expectancy is measured in days, faith is transformed into a tool for survival. The blend of traditional Catholicism with forbidden figures has created a unique religion of the underworld. Is it genuine devotion, or a moral justification for the unforgivable? Welcome to a journey through the beliefs that sustain the shadow organizations. Catholicism is the predominant religion in the country, a legacy of the indoctrination during the colonial era. While it is common for religious institutions in rural areas to receive anonymous financial support from local strongmen, a new religious syncretism is taking over. This spiritual melting pot opens doors to various deities for a population that requires powerful divine entities to protect them from the constant threats they face. One of the most popular figures is a saint not recognized by the official church, a powerful local icon highly esteemed in Sinaloa, the patron Jesus Malverde. He is so revered that a chapel stands in his honor in the heart of the city. People leave candles, flowers, and photos. To show gratitude for financial favors, there is a tradition of pinning dollar bills to the walls of his sanctuary. Every year, Malverde Day is celebrated with live bands and a massive party that lasts all day and night. He is known as the protector of labor and the safe transport of goods. It is no surprise that traditional figures hold less value for these groups. They seek deities who offer success in their work without moral judgment. Still, many carry crosses or rosaries in honor of the Virgin of Guadalupe, seen as the faithful mother who protects all her children. Yet it is the entities born from syncretism that enjoy the most popularity. But if there is one figure that defines the spiritual landscape of the modern Mexican underworld, it is La Santa Muerte, the Holy Death. While many icons represent life or miracles, she represents the only absolute certainty we all share, the end. Unlike the saints of the Catholic Church, the Santa Muerte does not ask for a clean record or a life free of sin. Her followers believe that she is the most democratic of all entities. In their eyes, she doesn't care if you are a billionaire, a police officer, or a high-ranking operative in a dispute for territory. To her, everyone is equal. This lack of moral judgment is exactly what makes her the primary refuge for those whose work falls outside the law. In the safe houses and hidden bunkers of Mexico, her altars are a sight to behold. She is often depicted in three main colors, each representing a specific tactical request. The white robe is for purification and protection from envy. The red is for love and blood ties within the organization, but it is the black robe that carries the most weight. This is the armor of the underworld, used to call for protection during operations or to ask for the successful elimination of an enemy. The relationship with the Santa Muerte is not one of prayer, but of pact. It is a business transaction of the soul. Devotees offer her expensive tequila, high-end cigars, and even fresh flowers, but the pact is sealed with a promise. They ask her to borrow more time on this earth, and in exchange, they offer their absolute loyalty. However, this devotion comes with a terrifying condition. It is widely believed that the Santa Muerte is extremely jealous. If you fail to fulfill a promise made to her, the protection is not just lifted, it is turned against you. For an operative in a high-tension zone like Sinaloa, losing her favor is seen as a death sentence. This psychological grip is a powerful tool for discipline within the ranks. It ensures that the men remain committed, not just out of fear of their bosses, but out of fear of the entity that guards their life. She has become more than a religious icon. She is a cultural phenomenon that has moved from the secret shrines of prisons into the mainstream, appearing on heavy gold chains, tactical equipment, and even the handles of custom-made weapons. She is the silent mother of the war, the one who watches over the fallen and ensures that in the end, no one escapes her embrace. But the spiritual arsenal of these groups doesn't stop at the border. While some seek mercy, those in charge of logistics look to Elegua. This tradition reached Mexico's underworld in the 1980s with the infamous cult groups of Tamaulipas. Led by a figure known as the Godfather, they practiced Palo Mayombe, performing extreme rituals convinced it would grant them supernatural powers, transforming a criminal cell into a full-blown cult. In this tradition, Elegua is the Orisha who holds the keys to destiny. He is the master of the crossroads, the one who opens or closes the paths to success or death. For a group, a closed path means a seized shipment or lost territory. This is why Elegua has become vital for organizations in the center and north of the country. High-ranking members build elaborate altars, offering toys, sweets, and rum. They believe that by keeping him satisfied, the roads, the highways, and hidden mountain trails will remain invisible to the authorities. He is a formidable guardian who cares only about the strength of the pact and the loyalty of the devotee. Unfortunately, these ritual practices often go beyond harmless offerings. It has become common to offer the chaos and violence generated in the field as a sacrifice to these entities. The famous operative known as Nini was a known devotee, carrying a custom sidearm with colors representing his deity. Modern music, specifically corridos, makes constant references to this spirituality, mentioning the beads or necklaces worn by devotees for protection. In the central and southern regions, the remnants of the Zetas, a now extinct but legendary group, took these rituals to the most brutal extremes. They performed horrific initiation acts, influenced by the old cults, believing that consuming the strength of their victims would make them immune to the law and their enemies. Mexico is a land of mixed and vibrant beliefs. From public figures to the working class, rituals are part of daily life. However, the impunity and growing power of armed groups have pushed faith into a dark and wild territory. In this shadow world, the traditional values of giving and helping have been replaced by convenience and the fear of the very entities they worship.